so let's talk about testing. Specifically, how to test our backend. Uh, First of all, there's a bunch of dependency that we need to install. Most of them in a developer mode, such as just support tests between other facts. So after that, we have to update a series of setup files. For example, my test will be in this directory, so I had to update this directive. Also, we need to set the just type. Um, so about my just config, because I had to create this file. So as I said before, this is my root directory, and I had to set this directive. So I did after that I did testing example. So in order to evaluate if my environment is up and ready. Alright, so what to test? That's one of the most important question from my point of view. This example is based on the repository modules because this is the core of my business logics. In other words, the repository modules are in charge of the persistence operations. So as you can see, I have a different test case of each of my repository modules. So I'm testing using, of course, mocking data, and for example, to get all records, to get a record by ID between other factors. So these are unit tests. Okay, they are truly independent for the rest of the application, so they don't need anything in order to run. Alright, so after that, I also wrote a unit test for my controller. Okay, which of course is the from my point of view the next logic step. I won't test my services because they are just interfaces, and it is not necessary from my point of view to test. So the most critical components are the controllers and the repository, and this is an integration test. Okay, and from here I must to say this is the most important of the testing. If of course we're always trying to pass all of them, but on the other hand, during the test creation part, we may face some challenges like this one. In my case, Star Backend is the key function to spin up my backend. But right now, I'm not throwing back these instances of the app or the server. So that is a great pitfall for my integration test. So before accomplish this, I have to run a very important change of my code base. And of course, right now I won't run it because I have different things related to this things to do about this project. So what I need to do is to put all the pieces together and make a schedule or maybe a plan in order how I will run this update. So, but the integration test won't work until I get header of this object. Okay, so this is a very very important part in from the testing phase. So imagine that the QA team sent me this recommendation. I will be in serious trouble right now because I have to change very important uh, components of my backend, and that may impact in the entire function of um, of the break. So to wrap this up, it is very important to take in count the test-driven development as the in order to start any project, because if I wrote at first sight my test, this situation won't happen. So writing first our group of tests avoid us this kind of pitfall. Finally, it is a bad idea to take decision quickly, because we may get into a very rabbit hole about our code base. So it's very important to plan any of these changes. So in the next video, we will run our backend test and see what happens.